there might be some people out there like myself, unfortunately, that lost their mothers as well. Not to go too deep into it, but I want to emphasize the fact that to those people that still do have mothers, every single second that you get, every hour, every day, appreciate them.
Welcome to the In the Cut podcast. Here we'll keep you in the cut with our views towards the matrix of life. My name is Phil, aka TK.
And I'm Cedric, aka Shades.
I mean, you already know. I reign the great, aka Raj. Let's go.
Come on. And for the new ones joining us, I go by the name Nash. The man them call me the professor, and the gal them call me Big Papa.
Big Papa. Let's go.
I'm Luke, aka Mozongu.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, man. Yes, Phil.
And we're going to kick off with a few interesting topics, things that are going crazy in the news. The first one we're going to start off by talking about, which is a bit controversial, is a schoolgirl that was actually strip searched naked by a police officer. What do you all think about that?
Bro, I think, first of all, the fact that, I don't know if it was a male or female that searched her, but ideally, I think their parents should be there. There's no kid that's underage.
The parents weren't there.
I don't think so now, because it was at school.
Yeah.
It was at school. If it's at school, your parents are not at school, so
Yo,
I'm like,
that's messed up.
It's messed up.
You need consent from their parents before you.
She was 16?
No, bro, she was 15.
15.
Not
Not even 16, bro. That's messed up. And
And
especially if the police officer was male, that's
even.
it needs to go to court. That's all I would say.
I heard it was because she was smoking weed or she had weed on her or something like that.
I heard something similar. I heard
But-
that they thought that she smelled like cannabis or something.
I thought it was
But
as well.
despite the fact, like, first of all, I also heard that the girl was going through a period, which makes it worse.
Yeah.
They strip searched her while she was going through a period in school, a 15-year-old girl.
Yeah, because have you man seen all the protests and stuff?
About that?
Yeah.
But
Mad.
the thing is,
Yo,
yeah, go on.
I kind of feel like I'm left behind, man. Honestly, but to be honest, like, that shouldn't be happening.
No.
You know what
It's
I'm
a
saying?
crazy world.
The thing is, these police officers, they think they got, for the power they have, they use it for abusing. It's more like abusing of power.
Almost
I'm
because they've
saying-
got their authority, they can just get away with it like that.
Yeah, they think like they can just get away with anything because end of the day, it's actually true. You know what I'm saying? Police officer is now gonna get jailed because he or she stripped a 15-year-old girl.
The thing is, they've got dogs for a reason, man.
What you then started to strip search and all girls?
You know,
But
like,
it doesn't
bro,
make
It's
sense.
messed up.
they
Exactly. Sense
have-
is not sensing.
I know they've got dogs, and plus, if let's say the police officer was there with another male police officer, they shouldn't be doing it. They should be holding the girl and then calling for backup so a female officer can come down. Regardless, she was also on her period, man.
Exactly.
I've got quick questions
That's not right.
towards the whole thing though, because I feel like we need more context. Because firstly, it's wrong. I mean, there's nothing right about them doing that. But is this a girl that has had history of coming into school smoking weed, that does that kind of thing? Or is this a girl that's never had anything to do with weed, that's never done a bad thing, and they've just come in and randomly, boom, selected some black girl and done that? I need more context.
But
regardless,
regardless,
it's
you can't
still
be
wrong,
doing that,
but
you know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
wait a minute. She was black,
She was black, bro.
She was
Yeah.
There you go.
Black.
Context found.
bro. On that one, I cannot really say anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Because first, she's black. You know what I'm saying? She smelled the weed. You know what I'm saying? Those two reasons are enough for a police officer to do whatever they want. You know what I'm saying?
No, bro.
Jimmy
No, but
Savile's
let
out here,
me
bro.
just-
Freaking
That's
messing with
messed
little girls.
up,
The
bro.
thing is, even with weed, if you've got weed, that's not for it doesn't look like it's enough amount to sell. They shouldn't be going that ham on you. All they can ask you is for the whatever you've got in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I mean?
You know
And
what?
they can detain you. All that is possible. Take you to the police station. Don't do it in public. They've got their cars for a reason, man. You get what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what? I think personally, it's very controversial. Firstly, because she's black, and when you're black, it's nothing new. You know, you get profiled by police. You know, differently to when you're white. Do you know what I'm saying? But what makes it worse was like, even if she's smart like weed or whatever, and they suspected that she was holding, they could have held her or like detained her.
Yeah, that's
Or
what.
like, I think there should be measures in place for things like this. You know, steps for police to take. You know, when they're trying to enact, you know, whatever laws or things like this, so that it doesn't get out of hand, so that they don't abuse their power.
Bro,
Do you know what I'm saying? Because they can just do whatever they want these days.
I kind of feel like when it comes to a black person in these European countries, there's no measures in place.
Tell them. Tell
You know
them.
what I'm saying?
Tell them.
I think
It's sad,
we've
really,
all
though.
seen how black people get killed in America, like fucking, not even dogs, bro.
Floyd.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You seen how Floyd got killed? He was literally crying for his life. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Saying, "I can't breathe."
When is it gonna stop?
That's
That's my
Bro.
question.
This-
When
this-
is it gonna stop?
this
A
is
little
never gonna
girl,
stop.
bruv. A little girl. She was 15, bro, and
Do you know what
it's
I'm
in
saying?
school.
Do you know what, guys? I think we need to move to a more light-hearted topic, because this
No,
topic it's something we need to talk about. Do you ever one more point you want to push up?
You even had Tupac back in the day talking about all this stuff going on, and then
I
like
mean,
30
what
odd
I'd
years
say,
later,
what I'd say
all
is,
still
What's
happening.
happening?
what I'd say is to whoever is watching this, please comment whatever you think about this topic. Do you know what I'm saying? If this is like something appropriate to be done by a police officer. You know what I'm saying? Because it does not make sense. You know what I'm saying? And then for the people that are protesting, hands up, like keep doing what you're thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
But stay safe out there.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, be safe.
Bro,
Hundred percent.
I've
But
still-
this, we have. I mean, we can't really stop it completely, but we can reduce the risks that black people are getting into these streets. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I can say.
I've still got something to say, bro. I think like the whole thing comes down to the recruitment of the police officers. They never look at back history. They said they do a background check, but they don't look at what families they've been raised in. They don't look at what kind of dad it is. They don't look at the friends that person is chilled with, you know? Because all these things they do is from maybe the people around them not telling them, oh, that's wrong, and telling them, yeah, shit, it's whatever. You know what I mean? Not saying nothing. And then when they go out there, they see a black person, like, oh, I used to say the N-word in school and whatever. Nobody told me nothing. My friends never told me nothing. Now you see when you take the piss, bro. You just do whatever. Or let's say in school they got bullied by some black kid, and now they say a black kid, it's like, I've got the power now. It's my time. You know what I mean? Let me show you what I can do.
My time to
You know,
shine.
these guys just they take their anger out on the people. And I'm not saying only black people get abused, because I've seen some white guys get abused. You know, I've seen some Asians, Latinos all get abused. I think like in the force, there's people that are angry. They go in the force because they're angry. Let's say they couldn't do. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but there's some that are like that, couldn't do nothing at home, and their parents already said, you're useless, you're doing nothing for your life, and they're like, oh, I'll join the police, I'll join the army. You get in the army, you're angry, and now your anger, you're gonna take it out on somebody else, you know, because you never really got therapy. That's why it is.
That's actually deep,
That's
bro.
cool.
If you think about it that way,
Bro,
It's a tough world.
And you
it's
know
a
what?
tough, man.
What then, levels up from there as well is, okay, all of this has happened, yeah? As much as it might not be right or whatever people think, how about the girl after the fact? How she feels, her mental health, like,
Trust that's
can
so
she
strong, man.
really move on with her life properly, after having something like that happen to you?
She'll need
You-
therapy.
It'll be a long time, bro.
Like,
it will be a
like,
long time
she'll
for
never
her to
forget
just
about
come to a normal life fish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because now she won't be able to function as normal. as a normal kid. Do you know what I mean? Because then she'd feel like she would even be scared of asking for help from police officers.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because she'll feel like if I ask for help, they're just gonna see me as a
object.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
You know what? On the topic of school, yeah, I saw one the other day about some school teacher. She got 140k because some 5-year-old beat her up.
Yeah, we need to talk about this.
Minor bruises, pinches, minor bruises, pinches. That apparently the kid was big for his age.
How old is he?
Secured the bag, 5 years old.
And she was how old in her 30s?
No, it said 44.
So she's 44.
So she's 44, and some 5-year-old scrapped her.
Nah, bro.
Put
You
her
know
in
what?
place,
Yeah,
you know what
she
I'm
got
saying?
pinched, fam. It happens.
What year was it?
Bruises, bro.
This kid was born in
got
2017. Was it like? Did it happen recently?
Nah, I think it happened back in 2017.
So,
but she's just secured the bag now.
God damn.
we got little
I'm having a
girls
primary
getting
school
messed
teacher
up.
now.
We've got little girls getting messed up by police officers. These police officers getting away with it. Then we've got big women getting slapped up by 5-year-olds getting 140k. What's this world we live
Bro,
in?
yo, listen, who's got 5-year-olds? They can come beat me
I
up.
seen something on the socials like I can't remember the text, but then the person responded saying, "Please, can this world stop so I can get up?"
Get away.
Get out of what?
When you want to
And I was thinking, bro, so if you get out this world, where are you gonna go?
Mars.
Unless
Might as well just shove it up into a ball and just disappear.
I'm not flying.
Mars.
Matrix.
Do you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
Because the world is that crazy to the point where people just trying to disappear. Abracadabra. Boom.
People do that, you know. People just go and live in a forest in a shack.
Yeah.
Just
Bro,
enjoy
you're
their
still
life
in the
fishing.
world.
That's true. Some people just
Nah, but you're in the world, but you've left the world because by the world he's referring to like the
Otherwise,
internet and the news and all that. So
this is why people
leaves it, it's like it's
identify
all in the
as
world.
trees. All of a sudden they'll be like, I'm a tree now. You're like, bro.
You're a tree now.
I seen a guy.
Don't get me involved. I'm a tree, bro.
I've seen a guy. He was making fun of people that were like, "Oh, I'm a tree or I'm a dog, whatnot." He's like, "I identify as a piece of shit." And then he was on the floor. He's like, "Don't step on me. I'll mess up your shoes."
Nah, but going back to
Yeah,
that
but
topic.
that's crazy, man. I mean, we having fun and games and laughing and stuff, but yo,
No
listen,
seriousness.
serious, like what's happening right now into this world is just messed up. Do you know what I'm saying? And as a young generation, we have to really do something. You know what I mean? Try. We can always try. Nobody
What
can.
you can do.
Yeah. We can always try to just
Give it some exposure.
give it exposure, and that's why we keep on mentioning it in this our podcast. That you know what I'm saying, like if you have something to say about it, please let it out there, let it get heard. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can make a difference where you are anywhere. Do you know what I'm saying? But this should stop.
And talking about making a difference, let's talk about footballer Keylor Navas, who plays for PSG as a goalkeeper. He allowed 30 Ukrainian refugees to stay in his home. What do you all think about
That's
that?
what football should be about, you know. The amount of money you're getting every week. Some of them are just like my money, but then you see players like that who've got that money and they should spread and share that wealth amongst people who haven't got it.
I kind of feel like that wasn't about even money, bro. Do you know what I mean? We need more people like him.
Human,
To get
you know?
human. Money doesn't define who
Yeah,
you are.
even that, yeah.
you know what I
You're
mean? Money-
human, you can just bring people along who are less fortunate because you've got nothing to really lose in that situation, whereas you've got to bring people up.
But
to
imagine,
yourself.
bro. Imagine like 30 what?
30 people.
30
30
Ukrainian.
people into your home. You don't know a single of them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't know where they come from. You don't know their names, but you're letting them stay in your home.
You know
That's a next level type of
Different kind of heart.
That's a next level
Trust
type of
me.
heart. You know what I mean? And then if the world had people like that, bro, this world
Wouldn't
would
be having
a
these
better
problems.
place.
You know what's
Better
funny?
place.
What's funny is that he will have people that will have told him, "You're stupid. You're dumb for doing that."
100%.
Like, in the world we live in, there's surely someone that told him, "Why would you accept a stranger in your home?"
100%.
And
100%.
it's just peak.
Bro, this generation that we're in, negative is overtaking every positive people trying to bring out there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Negative gets all the attention.
Yeah, negative gets all the attention.
10 people could agree with you, one person disagrees.
Done.
The limelight straight to them.
You know what I mean? So, I wouldn't be surprised if there's people telling him that he did a dumb shit. But you know what? I don't even know what type of person he is because I'm not a fan of football, right? But big up to him, man. Shout out.
Just
Big up
to
him.
give everyone context, because a lot of people probably won't know who
Yeah.
Keylor Navas is. He's Costa Rican, and I'm guessing, obviously, he grew up, obviously, went through some hardships, then became a pro footballer, made money. So I feel like because he went through struggles early on in his life, now he's got that kind of heart where he wants to help people that in situations that are similar to what he would have been in, you know, at a certain point.
Yeah.
And yeah, overall,
Big shout out to Keylor Navas.
I mean,
yeah,
you
big
might
shout
have
out
a
to
point.
him.
Personally, I
Yeah.
just want to say, like, despite all the, you know, all the negative things that are happening in the world, all the wrong, that's what still gives me the littlest bit of hope in the human, you know, humankind. You know, people like that, you know, doing such a selfless act. 30 people is not a small number of people, you know. Like, when you actually think about it, this guy brought 30 people that he doesn't know into his house.
That's
Two
like a
football
primary school
teams,
Do you know
class.
what I mean? That's a whole class. That's
Straight
a whole
into your
class.
living
Bro,
room.
the thing is,
Hey, you don't want
Shout
to let
out
in
to-
5-year-olds like that in your house,
the
though.
thing
bro.
is, like you just said, he went through some hardships and whatever, but it shouldn't matter what you've been through. It shouldn't matter what you've been through for you to come and help the next person, you know? If you're up there and you got money or you got some sort of living that you're happy you're living right, you don't have to struggle to eat the next day or whatever. You gotta help people, you know? You can't just sit there and be like, oh, I haven't
You know,
been
that's
through
why it's
anything, I
important
don't
to remember
understand
where
their
you came from,
situation.
because if you remember where you came from, you're not technically losing anything. If you remember you came from the slums and now you've got all this, letting 30 people into your yard, you're not going to think twice about it.
The problem
just
is
gonna let them in.
most of the problem is that a lot of people thinks like to help a person is by material stuff, money. Do you know what I mean? But not understanding that there's people out there, they're not mentally stable. You know what I mean? And there's a one word that you can say, it can change their whole entire life. You know what I mean? And I'm here talking about myself, bro. You know what I mean? I've been in a situation where I didn't know what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? But there's this one person just kept on encouraging me. Do you get me? And it's no one else, it's my mom, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? She just kept on pushing me to the point where I felt like, you know what, I can do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So
You set your mind to.
helping a person, a next person is not all about giving them money or whatever. If you have something, yeah, you can give it out. But bro, help is more helpful than actually giving some material stuff.
Which is true.
And you know what, yeah, on that note, today's Mother's Day, so we've got to do a big shout out to all the mums out there who've all the mums who've they put their dreams aside to give the best life for their children, the mums who they get home late, they're knackered, they want to go bed, but they still got the energy to go home and make the food for their children, give them the life they want.
Amen.
Big shout out to you.
Preach.
You know what I'm saying?
Preach.
We love y'all.
On
love
top
you.
of that,
Big shout out to
on
that.
top of that, obviously, I would say let's not forget the future moms, you know.
Yes. You know what? We should just say Happy
Every
Mother's
woman.
Day.
Happy Women's
Happy
Day, bro.
Women's Day. Happy
You know,
Mother's Day.
it's-
And I kind of feel like,
Have a
but that,
good day.
no, actually, I feel like a mother should not have a day.
Every
Yeah.
day,
You know what I
should be
mean?
every day, bro.
A mother should not really have a day to say like, this is Mother's Day. I mean,
You know?
in your right sense, you should just wake up every single day in the morning. Not even every single day, every second. Do you know what I mean? If you're even able to call her, just tell her, Mom, I love you. And you know what? Happy Mother's Day. Do you know what I'm saying?
Simple.
Hold on.
Every single
Hold
day.
on. Like, bro, you said that, and I feel like there might be some mothers that were gonna mother and they didn't get to mother. You got what I mean?
Bro,
They-
you don't have to take it.
Nah, I don't have to take it that deep, but I have to, bro. I have to. For me,
I didn't even hear what he said.
like,
There's some women that didn't get to be mothers.
Nah, but bro, I just wanna say I love them. You get what I mean? That is strong, bro. It's strong to lose a child. Like, lose a child and still be here in this world, bro. It's being strong. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I say, Happy Mother's Day to them, bro. You know?
True. Happy Mother's Day.
You got us
to
as sons.
every
If you meet me on the
But
street,
you
tell
know
me.
what? Like Raj was saying, Mother's Day should be once a year. I don't believe that. It's like, imagine if your mum's age, or no one knows when people are gonna go in this life. On a deep note, no one knows. So, say if your mum's only got 30 years left, that's like 30 more. I love you. I appreciate what you do.
True.
Here's a card, and you shouldn't be pinning your mum's love on a card and some flowers. It should be every day. You try to say as much as you can. I love you and I appreciate what you do. You mean the world to me. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, mothers. You know, if we start talking about mothers, we won't finish. You know what I'm saying? We won't finish because these moms out here, they are next level type of human.
In this generation as well, raising a kid in this generation, shout out to them all.
Yo,
Talking
next
about
level
talking
type of
about
human.
this generation.
You know what?
I'm gonna
Before
talk.
you move on. Sorry.
Bro, this is the perfect alley-oop.
Is
We'll
it?
come back. We'll come back.
Slam dunk it. Come on, dunk it.
Talking about
No
this
layups.
generation.
Yeah.
There's a drill rapper that recently came out as gay. So, I mean, we can. No, we shouldn't be laughing.
Don't laugh at
Serious
bro.
conversation.
It's the way he said it.
It's the way he said it, bro.
Mother's Day.
It's the way he said it. Mother's Day.
That's
Mother's
Mother's
Day.
Day generation. My guy said generation, and that's
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening in this
Okay,
generation.
okay.
So obviously, before we give our views about that, I'll let you finish.
Wow.
Kanye.
Back to Mother's Day, bro.
Back to Mother's Day.
So back to Mother's Day. Yo, with the slam dunk you just gave, I don't know if this is fitting anymore.
No,
Bro,
Make it fit, bro.
It's not even that. He got rim checked, bro. The dunk didn't go in.
But I like this stuff, bro.
bro.
No, but before moving on to that topic, I just want to emphasize the fact that, there might be some people out there like myself, unfortunately, that lost their mothers as well. Not to go too deep into it, but I want to emphasize the fact that to those people that still do have mothers, every single second that you get, every hour, every day, appreciate them, love them, tell them that. Don't just keep it inside. Tell them. Make sure that they know. Because once you lose your mother, it's something in life that you will never be able to get over. And that whole time that you didn't use to show them that you love them and appreciate them, you always regret. And they say that, you only realize what you had when it's gone. In this fact, you do realize how important a mother is when you don't have a mother anymore. But even when you do have her, just don't ever forget what she does for you, and don't take it for granted. I know I'm going in circles, but
Yo,
that's just all I wanted to put out there.
this was deep. I can't lie.
I'm happy we said what we said before, so it's not too bad.
Yeah,
Because it's deep.
I know it's
This
deep.
was
Like,
to the
basically, I'm
point
just
where-
trying to say,
and it's coming from a person who's had a little bit of an experience,
Big life-changing
saying,
experience.
like an experience, like so. For me, and I'm here like thinking like, I don't even know, bro.
What you do.
Yeah, like,
bro.
I don't even want to think about it like that, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Because that's my biggest fear. Do you know what I mean? My biggest fear is to be in that situation, in that moment where I'd look at my left and my right and thinking like the most important person in my life. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not. And she always tells me like, don't even cry. Do you know what I mean? Because everyone in this world would go. Do you get me? All you gotta do is just pray for me. You know what I'm saying? And then keep on doing you.
Yeah.
So that's something that I think about as well.
From what you're saying, sorry for not that like when your mom's there you don't appreciate it, but once she's not there anymore, that's when you really see like, wow. People say that you really see the truth about everything in hindsight. You know what I'm saying? After the fact.
True.
Do you know what I'm saying? And after the fact is not that I didn't appreciate it before, but after that I was like, damn, do you know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to re-emphasize that fact that listen, time is of the essence, and please, do you know what I mean? Spend it with your loved ones, especially your mother. Like today's Mother's Day, spend it with her, making sure that you appreciate her every day, every second, man, and don't forget to let you love her. But anyway, coming off the deep note, I know everyone is like, yo, let's talk about petrol. Slam dunk apparently.
Right, now, but we got to finish up with that drill rapper thing.
Back to your slam dunk.
Yeah. So
Try and re-dunk it, bro.
now, because he said generation. So I thought, okay, in this generation, we now have drill rappers that are apparently coming out as gay. So, and he came out as gay in a freestyle, which is quite interesting.
In a freestyle?
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
Wait. So how did that freestyle go? Just like.
So I mean, as far as I know, because obviously I came across it randomly on TikTok, and then I read up on it, and then it just said he came out in the freestyle. I didn't hear the freestyle, but I'm interested to see.
When you came across it on TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, no. So
shout out to Plans Built Different.
Oh,
Okay.
nice one, bro. Oh, that's a swan done. But yeah, so yeah, this generation's changing. Big things, different things happening. People like Lil Nas X. Now this guy forgot his name. But what are your thoughts? I just want to hear also your views on that.
At the end of the day, obviously, we should accept people for who they are. But looking at the history of music and everything,
drill music as well.
Not even drill, hip hop. You know, it's never been. The gay guys doing the music. They're meant to be doing. Well, from what people say, they're meant to be doing R&B love songs, like stuff like that. So for them to be coming out, and obviously, like we've seen what Lil Nas X has done. Like, he's got massive, fan. I don't know why you would call it, bro. He's got a lot of fans behind him and stuff like that. But I think obviously, if they're doing it different. If they're doing it good, bro, kudos to them. But it's quite different, bro.
Don't be surprised they're taking the drill game to the
I know,
next
bro,
level.
They're literally taking the term drill, like it's now meaning something else. Now I'm not saying it in a bad thing. It's like, drill rappers will now have like a different meaning.
Bro, it's not even that, bro. I'm just like, some people in this world, marketing is everything, bro. Like, I ain't gonna fully believe it until I see the guy himself come out. You get what I mean?
To say that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
You're like, I suck dick.
Some people.
And that's
Yo, say no homo right now.
Shit, no homo. I'm saying.
Bro, I'm like, yo. Some people will look at what Lil Nas X has done, and they'll be like, say nine.
No, but I hope you didn't say that.
Yeah, hopefully not. Because look at that guy that played in Empire, the actor from Empire.
Yeah.
He got people. Is it Smart something, bro? He got people to jump him, and he went, oh, they jumped me because I'm gay. You get what I mean?
Which is messed up.
And then they found it was all a lie. Like, marketing is mad, bro. Some people would do anything to get their name heard of.
I'm just hoping that you didn't say that you was
hopefully
gay.
not.
For marketing.
Just to get some, some clout on this out.
You know what I mean?
Because in my head, I'm just wondering, like, how did this actually come out? Like, did you like fuck these hoes and like niggas now? Or
Guy just dropped it in the booth.
All I wanna know is, was he big? As in, God, no homo, bro. Now everything I'm saying, it's just sounding mad, bro. But all I'm saying, was he proper famous before?
Yeah, like with his following.
With his following. Was his following there, or is it just someone coming up? Because if it's someone coming up, then I'll believe it when I see it.
What do you mean when you see it, bro?
I need to see him kiss another guy before I believe it, bro.
No. But yo, lads, you know what? Yeah, despite that though, we might laugh, we might joke about it, but in all seriousness, I think it's important for people to be comfortable with who they are and not be afraid to come out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people should accept everyone for who they are. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all not made the same, and people should not be uncomfortable or like, you know what I'm saying, feel like they're different. You know what I'm saying? So Even if it's a drill rapper and it's gay, just
100%. You're gonna throw yourself out
Do
there.
you guys think there should be a limit to that though?
What do you mean?
Because obviously
yes.
people, because he's saying people should be comfortable and identifying as who they truly are.